first elected female head of state, the first female president of Liberia. Sirleaf, also known as the Iron Lady, was educated in the U.S. ABC's Hilary Brown sat down with the president recently and reports from Liberia's capital, Monrovia.
I'm Hilary Brown in Monrovia, Liberia, in front of the burnt-out executive mansion. Former office of the president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She made history a year and a half ago when she became the first democratically elected female head of state on the African continent. I spoke to her and I asked her if she thought that Liberian women in general could ever achieve the level of emancipation enjoyed by American women.
Let me say, we'd like to think that we've achieved more than women in the United States. You know, after all, I am the first one. They haven't made it yet. They're still trying.
That's right.
Also, we have many more women in public service holding high-level decision-making positions, perhaps even more. In Africa, we have more women in parliament than you have in many of the developed countries, like the United States and other places. Rwanda, for example, 49% women in parliament. Mozambique just behind, in South Africa. So women are emancipated quite a bit. I think what's necessary now is to change the attitudes. The laws are changing, the policies are changing, but the attitudes are still very male-dominated.
Now, the most serious crime here now, post-war, is rape. Is that true? I mean, beyond armed robbery, murder, embezzlement?
Yes, beyond what you just mentioned, armed robbery, rape is a serious crime.
And what can you do about that? What can the government do about that?
We have, first of all, there's a rape law that's been passed, really pushed by the Association of Liberian Female Lawyers. And now it's a question of implementing that law to the fullest. And that requires a judicial system that sees rape as a crime of humanity. And sometimes they're not that conscious. And so we've been trying to engage them. Also, our penal system needs a lot to be improved. And so even if they're taken to court and they're found guilty and they go to jail, chances are they find a means to make appeal and to get out of jail, and sometimes they don't even reach the jail. So it's our judicial system that requires a bit more effort.
You are called the Iron Lady. Has your position served to empower Liberian women and give them a sense of confidence, of greater confidence themselves?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, you know, women all over now vie for leadership positions. They're much more assertive. And that's not just Liberia. I think this has captured the imagination and the support of women in Africa. And I think you find many more women are going to be running for parliament, running for presidents. And so in many ways I represent their expectations and aspirations, and it's humbling on the one hand. On the other hand, it's exciting what it's doing for womanhood all over the continent.
How about this all-female UN police contingent that's operating here now from India? Is that having any impact on the sort of the general image of women, seeing women in positions of authority? Is this helpful to you post-war?
Yes, I think it is. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's changed the attitude of some of our young high school graduates who shied away from joining the police force or the army. Now they see that it can be an honorable undertaking and can even lead to possible international service and international attention. So I think it's had good effects for us.
On that subject, do you think that you're trying to recruit women into your own police force? And do you think that's going to help you in this attempt to keep the incidence of rape down?
No, absolutely. We're hoping that in both our police force and army that we'll have no less than about 20-25% women. We haven't reached those targets yet, but we're working toward it.
You are virtually the only woman in the all-male club of African leaders. Do you think this is going to, or has this, opened doors for you abroad as you attempt to get investment and aid that your country so badly needs?
I think it has. I mean, there's first the novelty of being the first, democratically elected president, and that has brought me, you know, lots of support and attention and offers and all of that, and that's fine. Um, but also it's enabled me to use this, to be able to move very rapidly in places like meeting with business people and trying to tell them about the Liberian potential. And because they're so anxious just to meet me and talk to me, I get all these opportunities and all these invitations to meet with different groups, and that's been helpful.
And I assume that that will be the focus for your upcoming trip to the United States. You're looking for investment and aid for Liberia.
That's absolutely right. We'll be talking to business people, and we have some fundraising activities to support our education program for girls. We have a wonderful program called 5500 5000, in which we aim to build or rehabilitate 50 schools, train 500 teachers, and provide 5,000 scholarships for young girls. So I'll be able to work on that over there. And my Market Women Fund, where I'm raising money from the private sector to improve the market conditions of our grassroots market women.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we wish the country the best of luck.
Thank you, and thank you for coming to visit us, and come again.
Yeah.
Maybe another year we'll make much more progress, and we hope you'll come back and see how far we've come.
To learn more from our interview, go to our website, abcnews.com. I'm Hillary Brown in Monrovia, Liberia.